I Receive is one of those songs I had found myself either trying to put that concept of I receive your love for me in a song, and I had been saying it a lot, just kind of encouraging people in worship. And I was in London with my friend Peter Wilson of the Hillsong Church there in London, and Pastor Gary Clark, and we were at, I think it's my favorite restaurant in the world, a place called Hakkasan in London, right down in the theater district. And we were having this great meal, and Gary said, you know, it's amazing how many people in worship struggle through thinking they don't deserve the love of God, so they feel like they got to do something to earn it. And people just need to be able to just receive. And when he said it, it just sort of resonated with me. And they were finishing a record, which is now out. And he said, I feel like we have that one more song that we need to really drive that message home. So I looked at Peter and I said, hey man, it's only midnight. Why don't we go see if we can write it? And even at the table, I remember just saying, I receive your love. And I just knew I wanted it to feel like an anthem, just where everybody could just, you know, sing at the top of their register and just declare together, I receive your love for me. And so I had been reading a lot of this book called Destined to Reign by Joseph Prince, who's this incredible pastor out of Singapore. And a lot of, I gotta admit, this song might as well be called the Joseph Prince song, because so much of his concept about grace and accepting, receiving the love of God, understanding that the work was finished at Calvary, is basically embodied in this song. And so we went to the lobby of our hotel. We asked them to let us borrow a conference room. They wouldn't do it. We finally ended up setting up in the restaurant that had just closed, sort of in the corner, set our computers up and wrote the song I Receive in probably over the course of about an hour. And recently I was in London and sang it with them, and they also recorded it on their record. And it's just amazing to watch people come into freedom singing that song.